Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to be walking through a super underutilized method in business, and that is web scraping. It's an effective way to get thousands or even hundreds of thousands of leads, as I'll show you, completely for free, and these can be high quality, ideal clients. Let's get straight into it. All right, you may be wondering, okay, this sounds cool, hundreds of thousands of leads for free. How do I do it? What is this thing that you're talking about? At a high level, web scraping is just grabbing information from a website for free without downloading it explicitly or them giving it to you explicitly. Again, okay, what does that mean? So, for example, on this website, it's all the zip codes in California. So, what you could do is you could download this data and you could pay $199 for a bunch of zip codes. Absolutely not. Another option, you could copy and paste all this data. That's another option. But that's gonna take a while. You have to scroll. Depending on like how good your computer is, you may want to do that. Or maybe you want it a more programmatic. Maybe you don't just want California, you want all 50 states. So you don't have to scroll, copy, and paste all of that. Web scraping allows you to programmatically grab data from websites very easily. And so let me show you an example. I'll show you a script that I wrote that is able to scrape the data from this website in seconds, as opposed to me copy and pasting all of these, going to the next state, copy and pasting that, or even worse, paying $180 for zip codes. So let me show you how that's done. All right, so in previous videos, I've showed you how to use AI to scrape data from different websites. I'll leave a link to that video down in the description. But what I had AI do was I had it write the code to scrape this data. So I'm just gonna clear this browser. I'm gonna paste in the script that I wrote, hit run, and it instantly gets all the zip codes for me. Boom, now I have all the zip codes that I could need. Now, with this data for a client, they wanted all the contractors in California. So now that I have the scraped list data, I wrote code that programmatically goes to this link, looks up the zip code, gets each type of contractor, clicks search, gets the data, exports it, download the Excel file, and now with the Excel file, get all that data, I think it was like 10,000 CSVs, combine all those into one CSV, clean the CSV to remove duplicates, because some businesses, for example, let's just say this mechanical one, maybe they do like mechanical and they also do some other type of service. So remove duplicates since we only want one. And now this client has hundreds of thousands of leads from this vetted source, from this vetted database. So get the zip codes, get the ideal contractors, and the result, over 200,000 contractors that they can now contact and use. The client also wanted emails, and because this source doesn't have emails, what I did was I utilized a different scraper that I wrote, a scraper that's capable of getting data from Google Maps, and I got over 2,400 emails in an hour. Now I can continue to let this run and get up to 10,000 emails most likely, but I just want to stop it here to give you a quick example. And the way that scraper works is on Google Maps, you can look up plumbers in some city, whatever city you want, and there's all this data here. So again, instead of scrolling down, manually copy and pasting all this for all the different queries and search terms, I wrote a program that can do this for me automatically. And this gets thousands, if not tens of thousands of results for my clients. All right, I wanted to add an extra clip in here to show you what the scraper looks like in action. So it doesn't just sound like I'm just saying it does it, it actually does do it. So as you can see, my hands are off the keyboard and the script is going to the website. It's typing in zip code 9001 because that's the first zip code in California that we were able to find, and it's downloading contractor type A. So it just downloaded that list and just saved to my computer. Now in a few seconds, you're gonna see it navigate back to the search page, type in 9001 again, but this time switch the contractor type to type B, download that list, and let's see it in action. So it's going back to the site, it's clicking find my licensed contractor, I just switched it to B, it's gonna click export entire list, it's gonna download that list, and boom, we have the second copy of our CSV downloaded. Now, what I had the script do is I had to go through every single zip code that was in a PO box, went through every type of contractor, downloaded all the lists, and then I combined them, cleaned that data, and delivered that data to my client. Now this is super effective because we know these are vetted contractors from the state of California We know it's active and updated because it says they do that on their website. And it provides accurate information because this is from the state. So as the businesses were registering and setting up, their license and their official entity, I would imagine that they put the correct name, they put the correct address, they put the correct phone number. So these are high quality leads that we're getting completely for free. So this is a method that you have to be using in 2025. So with all that being said, web scraping is definitely a method you should be using in your business in 2025. If you're interested in learning more, I'll be posting more content to show you how you can set up different web scrapers with AI, with no-code tools, with code, whatever you may need, how you can get the leads, how you can contact them. So definitely be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and also leave a comment letting me know what you'd like to see. All right, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.